As you guys know, dark, bold, mysterious fragrances that have a bit of edge or can add a bit of an edge to your wardrobe, at least to my wardrobe, giving me that extra boost and confidence that I'm looking for. I gravitate towards profiles that are leathery, smoky, dark, mossy fragrances. That's what I want to talk to you about today. And I understand these type of dark, mysterious, bold type of fragrances aren't for everybody. They aren't for the faint of heart. Not everybody enjoys them, and I get that. But for those of you that are like me and you love dark, mysterious, interesting, intriguing fragrances, you're going to love this video. And who knows, perhaps some of you out there that aren't a fan of this style of fragrance will sample these fragrances that I'm going to talk about today, and I'll turn you into a lover of dark, bold, mysterious fragrances. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. Thank you very much. If you're new, my name is Dave. This channel is all about grooming and fragrance. If you dig the vibe, subscribe. Don't forget to drop me a comment down below. I would love to read some of your favorite fragrances that are a little bit more dark and on the bold side. I love engaging with you guys. You guys know that. Don't forget to turn that notification bell on to all and share this video out with somebody that could find me entertaining and my knowledge useful. With that said, guys, let's go ahead and talk about these 10 bold, dark, daring, mysterious fragrances, starting off with this one right here. When I was at Perfumology visiting over the summertime, Near Guy, the owner of Perfumology, said, "My friend, you need to smell this. This is going to knock your socks off." And he was damn right. It was a love at first sniff for me. And this is Bakhoor Bliss from the Scent Library. So this fragrance is housed in beautiful packaging, which I'll show you at a different time when I do a full review on this one. So this fragrance right here, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful beastly sprayers. And this is a beast. This is all about incense, right? But it's much more than that. In fact, this fragrance is actually much more than what the notes say. We have white pepper, lily, olibanum, argarwood, cashmere, and amberwoods here. I don't get a whole lot of amberwood, but what I do get is the idea of going or traveling to the Middle East, walking through a spice market, because there is a spicy tonality to the scent that is quite prevalent here. But I also get a leathery undertone, and of course, the main player in this is incense. And my God, this is one of the best incense fragrances that I ever put my nose on. Because, you know, when it comes to incense, sometimes incense type fragrances can get a little bit heady, smell like a head shopper, you know, something like that. Not the case here. This is a beautifully blended example of incense. It's a little bit cold. There's some earthy tones in here as well. All in all, just a beautiful, beautiful fragrance, and I absolutely love this. If you are an incense lover out there, you need to try this. It's spicy, it's lightly leathery, even though there aren't any leather notes credited. An emphasis on the spice as well. There's a little bit of an oudy presence with the agarwood, but nothing challenging here. Just very, very beautiful, aromatic, but in a dark way versus a green way. All in all, a great scent, and this right here is powerful. 10 hours plus on this one. Control the sprays. That's all I have to say about that. Fantastic one here from the Scent Library. Again, this is called Bakhoor Bliss. Many, many moons ago, I discovered for the first time the House of Penhaligons, and this was the fragrance that I fell in love with. The first fragrance from the brand that I fell in love with, Penhaligon's Halfeti. Man, nobody talks about this stuff anymore. This is the original of the trio. So they have two flankers, Halfeti Cedar, which I talk a lot about, you know, in the fall and the winter time, and then Halfeti Leather, which is absolutely beautiful. But those fragrances wouldn't be what they are without this one right here. And in my opinion, guys, we need to put a little bit more respect on Halfeti, the original, right here. This stuff is incredible. See, they credit grapefruit here, but I get more of a fruity presence than that sharp, tart presence that grapefruit can provide. I get more of this drippy fruitiness here. In the mix, you have some spices, some woods. Definitely get that rose oud combination here. The oud here is not very strong. It's lightly medicinal, but my God, the overall composition here is beautiful. Warm, spicy, spices, cold spices as well in here. Fruity, as I mentioned, woods, dark, rose. This stuff is amazing. Not as challenging as some of the other picks that I have here, or like Bakhoor Bliss, which I don't find Bakhoor Bliss to be challenging, just a bit unique and a bit different for, you know, us here in the West. But this one here is more than just rose oud. So don't go into this thinking, this is just going to be another one of those oud rose things. No, not the case here. Though it is, you know, you will smell the rose and the oud combo, but it's much more than that, as I said already a couple times. A great fragrance here. One that everybody needs to try, guys. This stuff is fan-freaking-tastic. Again, we need to put more respect on Halfeti, the original. And, yeah, once again, from Penhaligons, this is Halfeti. Now, when it comes to the House of Amouage, I could have went in so many different directions here. It's not even funny. You guys know the major hits. You know, they have Epic Man. They have Reflection 45, Jubilation 40, Jubilation 25. But you see, and I could go on and on, right? Interlude 53. Here's the thing. Amouage has so many hits within their portfolio that it's really easy for me. It could have been really easy for me to pick any one of those fragrances that I mentioned, but I wanted to grab something that's a little bit different, but still holds true to the Amouage classic DNA. This, my friends, is Amouage Interlude Black Iris. Blind buy success for me. You will have that frankincense, that myrrh that Amouage is known for. In the mix here, you have rosemary, and let me tell you, iris and vanilla. This has one of the most beautiful representations of, or interpretations rather, of iris that I have ever smelled. And what I like about this one is they took that iris, and it's as if they thought to themselves, you know what? I want to take this iris into a dark dimension that has never been done before. So if you're familiar with the house of Amouage, you know, as I said in the beginning, they are known for that smoky, incensey, woody base that they have. You have that here, and in the mix, you have that powdery, floral iris mixed with some vanilla. This is absolutely stunning. It is regal. It is sophisticated. You will smell like $1,000,000 when you spray this one on, and for whatever reason, it is compliment inducing whenever I wear this. People, it gets attention. People are asking me what I'm wearing. I've written this down before for people so that they can go check this fragrance out. It is one of those just attention grabbing fragrances, and it is just that. And this is one of those that, as I said in the intro, all of these in fact, but this one in particular is one that I reach for when I know that I want to be the best smelling person in the room. And it's going to give me that edge and that confidence that I'm looking for. But this right here, dressed up scenarios only. Don't spray this on and walk out of your house in a t-shirt. It just doesn't make any sense to do that. This is going to be like what I'm wearing today, or black tie event, something like that. Freaking beautiful stuff right here from the house of Amouage, Interlude Black Iris. And it's a beast too. If you are one of those rugged types of gentlemen and you like your fragrances with a little bit more depth, some punch to them, and yeah, you're just a bad boy, you want to go with this one right here from Gentleman's Nod. This is Damascus #1. Now, you will not get this bottle anymore. They did change the bottles to their standard bottle. Sorry about that, but this is their standard bottle. This bottle has been moved into that bottle presentation there. So this one here is spicy with this black pepper, and you have some Orris Divana, rose, tobacco. There's a bit of this metallic touch here, patchouli, and cypriol. So I'm guessing that metallic touch has to do with the fact that this was a collaborative effort between Gentleman's Nod and Carbon Shaving, which is known for their razors, okay, their safety edge razors. This fragrance is just that. It's lightly metallic, it's smoky, it's leathery, it's very rugged, bold, masculine. It's also spicy, and you do get a little bit of that rose impression here, but it's not a rose fragrance. It's just there to add a little bit more character to the scent Like I said, this is a spicy, smoky fragrance with a little bit of leather, some ashy tobacco. Man, oh man, this is that rugged bad boy type of fragrance. And another one too that's very powerful. It goes into beast territory, but I wouldn't exactly call this a beast. But my God, does this smell awesome. This is a great fragrance. Again, if you are the bold, rugged, masculine type, this fragrance is for you. And this is Damascus #1 from Gentleman's Nod. This next fragrance is not for the faint at heart at all. If you do not like bold, rugged, masculine fragrances that are beastly, you're not going to like this one. But for those who know, you freaking know. This is Leather Tabac from Zaharoff. Amazing colored juice. I love that wraparound leather badge that it has. And my God almighty, I'm not spraying this one. This is a powerhouse of a fragrance, guys. I'm telling you, it's boozy, it's spicy, it's leathery, it's lightly tobacco. Oh my God, man. You want a rugged, bad boy, bold, in-your-face fragrance? This is the one for you, my man. Rosemary, sage, birch tar for that smoky effect. Some cumin, giving it a little bit of this sweaty funk. You have tobacco, suede, and a leather accord in here. Not much more to say. Bold, daring, powerful, beastly. It's almost like you were out all night on this, you were kind of out with the boys. You were binging. People were just passing you shots of whiskey one after another. You were smoking cigarettes all night. Ashy, ashtray sort of effect. That's what you have here, right? It's just a beastly powerhouse of a fragrance that smells exactly as I described it. As odd as that sounds, it works perfectly here. And again, it's a beast. 2 to 3 sprays is all you need with this, and just let the perfection happen. Once again, from the house of Zaharoff, this is Leather Tabac. The next fragrance up here, guys, is an absolute love for me. It reminds many people, including myself, of fragrances like powerhouse fragrances, of like the 70s and 80s. I'm talking about Apex Eau de Parfum from Roja Parfum. A fantastic scent here. You have red mandarin and pineapple for a fruity top, and then you have some fir balsam with its green kind of piney effect mixed with sandalwood, some frankincense and leather, giving it this bold, smoky, cold facet and feel. Oh my God, this stuff is incredible. Bold, rugged, unapologetically masculine is how I would describe this. This is one of those scents that is regal and sophisticated. It smells elegant, and it's just worth every penny to me. That's why I purchased it. And my God, I couldn't be more happy with this. And I actually share this bottle with my son, believe it or not. My son is into these green coniferous powerhouse scents, and he absolutely loves this one. And I do as well. This lasts all day on me. There is a lightly airy quality to it, to the way it wears. So if you want something a little bit heavy, thick, and dense, you can go with Apex Parfum. But I wanted to showcase this one here. That fragrance, the Parfum I'm speaking of, Apex Parfum, is a little bit brighter than this one is, where this one is a little bit more smoky and not as green and bright as the Parfum. The Parfum is the better of the two. This one fits better for this video. Smoky, leathery, green, earthy, and unapologetically masculine. And for that, had to be on this list, and I absolutely love it. From the brand of Roja Parfum, this is Apex. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but the house of Tom Ford is freaking killing it. Eau d'Ombre leather is fantastic, and this one here is even better. It's more fantastical than Eau d'Ombre leather. This is black lacquer. Unreal. Super impressed by this stuff, am I? Because this kind of goes back to the heyday of Tom Ford. Oud Wood Intense, Tuscan Leather, Amber Absolute. This stuff is great. All day performance here. You don't have to worry. It's spicy. Think black pepper spice. Tickles the nostrils a little bit. You have this vinyl accord, which reads like fossilized amber. You have a little bit of a plasticky kind of vinyl effect. If you ever smelled a vinyl record, that sort of plastic, that's kind of what you have here. Lightly in the background somewhere, though, an overdose of ebony wood. This smells like freshly lacquered ebony wood. That dark wood smells like an ebony basket, like a wooden chest, a wooden chest made of ebony wood. And you sprinkle some black pepper on top of that chest and maybe a vinyl record you place on top as well. Why would you do that? I have no freaking idea, but that's just what image kind of comes to mind. I hope that makes sense to you. This is an opulent scent, one that I adore. It's definitely one of my best discoveries of 2024. I think it's the best Tom Ford fragrance that has been released in years, especially like if we're just talking about private blend, definitely. But overall, yeah, I agree with that same statement. Can be shared for both the private blend and the regular lineup. I just love black lacquer so much, but it fits my personality very well and what I look for with these darker scent profiles. Just amazing, guys. If you get the opportunity to put your nose on this, go sample this. It is freaking fantastic. It is Tom Ford's Black Lacquer. I don't know why, but it's been a minute since I talked about Primera perfumes. Today, I am talking about La Dolce Vita because this little bottle packs a serious punch. Oh, you have to be into the idea of fruits, spices, leathers, tobaccos, and oud. One thing you need to know about Bader the perfumer here is this man knows how to use oud, or at least he knows my taste and how to use oud, right? His ouds are always super smooth, nothing medicinal. It's like he takes all that funkiness away from the ouds, and just has you smelling the I don't know where I was going with that, like a cleaner version of oud. This is Oud Assam. It's tobacco. You have Tolu balsam, so a bit balsamic as the fragrance dries down, with amber, a little bit of pink pepper, nutmeg, and some dates. Fan-freaking-tastic. If you are looking for something a little bit more, again, rugged, you wanna smell great, stand out in a crowd, compliments galore. This stuff is crazy for that. Performance is no issue with anything from the brand. This, in my opinion, is top 5 from the brand as of right now. That's my opinion. Get your nose on this. Try it. There's samples available. There's full bottles available. Check it all out. Get your nose on La Dolce Vita. Again, if you want something different, unique, that works, all these notes work in perfect harmony together, this is the one to get. Compliments, performance, great smell. What more could you ask for? This fragrance is simply magnificent. Check it out. Again, from the brand of Primera Perfumes, this is La Dolce Vita. When I say the name of the brand Kajal, what fragrance do you think of? Probably Lamar, right? Well, I'm here to tell you, I own Lamar. I love it. Absolutely love it. This fragrance here, though, that I'm about to tell you is my favorite from the brand. I absolutely love the way this fragrance smells. This is Kajal Homme IV. Beautiful cap, gorgeous bottle. Absolutely love the presentation, the overall presentation. The smell is electric. You kidding me? Mo doesn't skimp on anything, from box presentation to bottles to the whole bit. It is just fantastic. I love the combination of spices, leather, and tobacco in here with a light, ever so light pinch of vanilla for this creaminess. And I get a bit of sandalwood as well, because there's that creamy woody factor that doesn't smell like vanilla, but it has that creaminess that vanilla also provides. This is bold, masculine, CEO status, president of a company, things like that. You drive a Lamborghini, you love the luxuries of life, you are just living your best luxurious life. That's the way that this one smells to me. Performance is crazy, 12 hours plus. This stuff smells so freaking fantastic, guys. Do yourself a favor and get your nose on this fragrance. I'm telling you right now, I talk about it often in this season that we're in, because this fragrance is just one of the best out there, in my opinion. Definitely one of the best from the brand. It's my favorite from the brand. It may not be yours. You won't know it until you try it. I'm telling you, go try this out. Come back and tell me that you enjoy it, or if you disagree with me, just tell me why. But I promise you, if your taste is like mine, chances are you're going to love this scent. Especially, once again, if you like spicy, leathery tobacco fragrances with a bit of vanilla, creamy sandalwood in there. Oh, this stuff is amazing, guys. Check it out. Once again, from the brand of Kajal, Homme IV. Last, but certainly not least, is a masterpiece coming from the brand of Les Abstraits. This is Cendres. Cendres is this dark green, coniferous, smoky perfume that just smells like a handsome gentleman. You know, there is a bit of a freshness here amongst the green, smoky, earthy, coniferous, resinous materials here. If you really peel back those layers, you'll be able to smell what I'm saying. And speaking of smell what I'm saying, let's cover some of the main notes that you will find with Cendres from Les Abstraits. Galbanum, birch tar, pine tar, mint, leather, patchouli, vetiver, and oak moss are some of the main notes that you can expect to find within the composition here. Just a fantastic, well-blended fragrance. Well, it's actually blended to complete perfection. I love the dark green elements of this. And I know I said smoky, and when I say smoky, imagine going outside at nighttime and you could smell a fire in the distance. That's kind of how the smoky presence is within this perfume, because yes, you could smell it, but it is hidden amongst the other elements that you know, pine tar for the smoke, but you have these green galbanum, the pine. You have a bit of a pine needle feel. I know it says pine tar, but I get more of a pine needle feel. But again, dark green, earthy, mossy fragrance that kind of harkens back to fragrances of yesteryear. Think 70s, 80s powerhouses. That's what this reminds me of. It is an absolute incredible, stunning fragrance that you really need to check out. It was love at first sniff for me. Eugene, the owner of the brand, when he and I went live on his channel, I smelled a sample of Cendres for the very first time, and I instantly bought a bottle because I just fell in love with it at first sniff, and I still love it that much to this day. Again, from the brand of Les Abstraits, this is Cendres. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the video. I hope that you did enjoy it. And until the next time we see each other, take care of yourselves and each other. And don't forget to spray your fragrances appropriately. I love you guys. Peace.